everybody, it's Dara, and I actually drove to the farmer's market today. It's 12:30, it closes in an hour. Let's see what we can find. Here we are. Cherry season, but you want organic. You definitely want organic. That's organic. Look at those cucumbers. Those are gorgeous. Cucumber noodles are in order, and garlic. Oh, and I love these little yellow zucchini. I'm gonna get some of those. Okay, so a farmer's market trip to Arizona is not complete without JJ's Lone Daughter Ranch, where I get my avocados every week. They're amazing.
I live in Silver Lake, but I watched your last video at the farmer's market.
Here we are. I just ran into this lovely. What's your name?
Priyanka.
Priyanka?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
P-R-I-Y-A-N-K-A.
That's so beautiful. I was just about to turn on the video because Laura at JJ's Lone Daughter Ranch that has the avocados just gave me bags of avocados because I keep sharing her on Instagram, and she said everybody loves me and then they love her. So sweet. So sweet. And then here you are. I was just about to turn on the camera and I was like, oh, hi. Silver Lake is so nice.
Yeah.
I have to come out and visit you.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there. But it's nice to come out here because, I mean, you get the ocean.
The water, the ocean, and everything like that. What do you do? What's your thing?
I actually like trees, so I'm like a tree hugger.
Are you really?
Yeah.
And where?
But I'm getting into nutrition, actually. So I've been watching a lot of your videos.
Well, let's exchange information so I can find you again. Is there anything you want to say before I put my arm down?
Be happy, be well.
Be happy, be well. Is that what do you do to be so happy and well?
I'm following my passions, you know, like each day I'm realizing things that I like the most, and I just keep going with it, and that usually just makes me
happy. Like what you do, what makes you happy.
Like, it takes a while. It's not like it's like a I don't know how you would describe it. You think you know what makes you happy until you really like try different things, and then you're like, wow. That's what it is, you know?
Yes, because I take it for granted after all this time that I know what makes me happy. I hop on my bike, I'm happy. I come to the farmer's market, I'm happy. But how do people find what makes them happy? Because it may not be what it used to be or what they thought it would be, right? Yeah, good one. That's a good one. You just, and take your time, right?
And it has to be your happiness. It can't be what, you know, someone else's happiness that you may think is yours, but it's, you know,
it's not. It may not be the typical thing that makes you happy. Exactly. It may be like off the wall. So do you know what you are in human design by any chance? Have you looked it up?
I have. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
I have done that before.
We're all supposed to be happy. That's the point. No matter what our human design. So as a projector, I know that I have to be happy all the time, or else nothing's gonna work. Well, you'll let me know. I'm gonna give her my number. All right, you guys, get to the farmer's market. You never know who you're gonna meet.
Yeah.
Okay, as usual, I met the nicest people, and I'm having a little snack. I got mulberries from Laura at JJ's Lone Daughter Ranch, and these have the most antioxidants. They're like one of the best fruits you can eat. It's one of the best foods in the world. These are Persian ones, and they're tricky to find raw. You can find them dry, but they're very tricky to pick. And they're at the top of the trees, and they're delicate. Like there's a reason they're expensive. So look at me just dangling it. I'm gonna go home and empty out my goods. I'll show you what I have. Just look at them. They're just gorgeous. Hi everybody. We're back in the kitchen, and I thought you might like to see what I got, what produce I procured. Procuring produce organic is one of my favorite things to do, and I've been mad about this baby kale. And the reason I love the baby kale so much is because it's got a lot of phytonutrients in it, a lot of chlorophyll, and a lot of amino acids, which are the building blocks to protein. And the other reason I like it is because it's hearty and strong, and it's filling, and it will hold a thicker, heartier dressing. So lately I've been taking this Nuvo olive oil that's jalapeno infused and using it with salt, a little bit of Meyer's lemon, a little nutritional yeast, a little scoop of Kite Hill cream cheese that's made from almonds, a A little bit of cashews would work as well if you blended the cashews with a little bit of water. Some garlic powder and a little bit of something sweet. I've been using maple syrup and I get the most amazing dressing for the baby kale. So I got a lot of the baby kale from Maggie's Farm. Follow me on Instagram and you can follow them too because they're on Instagram. I couldn't resist more of these really sweet baby cherry tomatoes from Maggie's Farm. And I have to say that Laura at JJ's Lone Daughter Ranch, thank you for the avocados. I bought some, she gave me some soft ones, some hard ones. These, I smashed a couple of them, so today I'm going to make a chocolate pudding. Avocados make a non-dairy creamy base for the chocolate pudding. So I can do that. These are soft and ready to go. And whatever I don't use in the chocolate pudding, I can make a guacamole with just, it's so easy. Guacamole is cilantro, avocado, lemon juice, salt, onions. You could add a little bit of cumin for excitement. My friend Clementine adds dulse. I've added dulse to my guacamole to up the iodine and up the minerals. So we have the most, and I will tell you, the most gorgeous avocados from there. I already ate the mulberries from JJ's Lone Daughter Ranch, and I got from them as well some Myers lemons and some of these tangerines, which when I open up, I always squeeze and I watch the essential oil and liquid squeeze out of it. And citrus brightens your spirit. It actually can help you to be happy. Citrus also breaks up mucus in the body and also has so much vitamin C that it helps our bodies produce collagen, which makes our skin look beautiful. So we need to add this every day. That's why a squeeze of lemon in a salad dressing or a squeeze of lemon in your water, which sounds like a really good idea right now. I could even take a piece of this. Oh, also a great tip, my friend Mariko told me at this restaurant she goes to, the woman soaks cinnamon in water. How good is that for your blood sugar? So I'm just gonna put a piece of the tangerine. We have to drink enough water to stay hydrated. That's why the raw food diet is so amazing, because we get to have hydration in our food. Speaking of hydration, at the bottom of my Mary's Poppins bag is, this was my first stop, a whole bunch, and I saved my plastic bags, a whole bunch of yellow squash, which I like to julienne and have a nice pasta salad. If I want it to taste like pasta, I don't add citrus, and I'll just add olive oil, garlic, and salt. So take note of that, because people have told me that's been a great tip that I've said, because if you want it to feel like a salad, of course, add the apple cider vinegar or the citrus. If you want it to feel like you're eating pasta, don't add the citrus, because nobody adds citrus to pasta, unless it's like a pasta salad. So there you have, oh, I use onions a lot. I like the stimulation. Someone said, well, I heard onions are stimulating, and I say, so what? That's a good thing. They stimulate your antibacterial and antimicrobial parts of your body. It helps you get rid of germs. So I love, and these are gonna be delicious, I can tell. And then I got little pickling cucumbers, which I would call Kirby's. Let's see what they look like. Oh, they're beautiful. Let's see what they taste like. Mmm, so nice. My mom's favorite, little Kirby pickles, cucumbers. Slice these, put a little dollop of hummus on top. A great little snack. So, we're fortified. We've got our Himalayan salt. I stopped to see the boys at Nuvo, and I met Carolyn, the wife, and their new baby. And I got jalapeno and garlic infused olive oil. Highly recommend. I'm going through it here. It's beautiful and fresh. You know when it's fresh, it's got a kick in the back of your throat. Someone asked, how do you know when an oil is rancid? It has kind of like a smell to it and like a kind of flat, weird off taste and off smell. So fresh, kick in the back of the throat. The only way I know how to tell you is taste a rancid oil and you'll know. Like, it's just kind of weird and bad. And I gotta tell you, a lot of oils, nut butters, seeds can go rancid. It's good to keep your hemp seeds in the freezer. It's good to keep nuts in the freezer, cacao butter in the freezer. So this is such an easy, chop this up. If you don't have a Born or V-slicer to julienne, chop this up in pieces. The smaller the better when you're making raw food. Olive oil, the garlic olive oil, salt, and there's lunch. Like, no excuses. And if you are what you eat, we are gonna be colorful. And I've been adding flowers from my garden, nasturtium and borage, and I've been flowery. I've been colorful and flowery and creamy and chocolatey and Chinese herby and greeny. It's so important to eat the colors, all the colors of the rainbow, different phytonutrients, different minerals. And if this looks like deprivation to you, then you definitely are not on the right channel. This is gorgeous. And the avocados are like vegan butter. So I'm happy to report my blood tests are fine. I do supplement vitamin D. Funnily enough, I'm in Southern California, and last time I got my blood tests checked, it was the only thing that was a little off. Everything else was stellar. My B12 is fine. So I supplement vitamin D with a bottle of oil and just a couple drops. I use the vegan kind. There's a lot of vitamin D that has a milk caseinate. So you want to just look out for that and enjoy your food, because this is not deprivation. This is a party. This is a party. This is like creamy and flavorful and juicy and hydrating. So come join the party. Subscribe if you haven't. Please thumbs up. That's always fun. Lots of thumbs up. Comment below. I read every comment. If you need more with me, I make videos every other day, it seems, on More with Dara. So you can go join there. And lots more to come. That's all I have to say. I will see you guys soon, and get your greens on.